guys, and welcome to Thursday Night Live with Ruth Theresa. I'm so excited to be with you guys. I know there'll be several people popping on in just the next couple of minutes or so. Hi, Miss Jennifer. I've got a kind of a strange thing going on with us tonight. Hi, Miss Kendra. I have several, I have some of my students joining me tonight. So I'm on the other side of the desk today. So hi, Miss Jennifer. Hi, Miss Susie. I'm so excited y'all are joining us. I do have, let me see what we've got going on. I do have a college night group reading coming up April 13th here at my house in Sugar Land from 7 to 10 p.m. on April 13th. I've got an open to the public group reading May 18th here at my house, and then we've also got a ghost tour down at the Galvez. So it's one of those. I've got some amazing things coming up, and if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, please do so. It's the best way to keep informed of what's going on with me. That's the way it goes. It's still too high. Okay, so whenever y'all are ready, let's crank that down one more time. I'm not used to this side of the desk. Okay, I'm doing everything backwards today, so we're just going with it. Okay, so whenever y'all are ready for a card, not only will I be calling a card out for you, but my class will be joining in, and they will be pulling a card and giving us their information or what they receive on it. So it's kind of like as a class project. So okay, let's see. Jennifer's asking from our last talk, who is the friend I have? It's not good for me. Okay, Jennifer, what I get is it's a male. I do feel like it's a male energy, and I kind of feel like he's a friend, but it's one of those, I would just be very, very careful and very relaxed. Myra, did you invite someone to join us?
Yes.
Vedita?
No, Veridiana.
Say it again. Veridiana?
Yeah, Veridiana.
Oh, cute. I love that name. Hello. I'm glad you got to join us today. Hi, Miss Grace. Crystal, I'm glad that you're here. Does Christian have a message? Okay. Any of these questions, y'all have anything to jump in at? Crystal's asking if Christian has a message. I'm going to do an angel card reading just because I haven't connected with his energy before. So I'm going to do it in the message that Christian is giving you is balance, and I feel like you have been out of balance for quite a while. Does anybody else have any messages for Crystal?
Sweetness.
Sweetness is coming in on the far side. Nothing? Okay. So those are the questions. Those are the information that we're getting from Christian. It's one of those. I also get a very much much love in his energy for you, Miss Crystal. So hello, Miss Sandra, Susie. So Susie's asking for a card in health. So I get the card for Susie, and it's all about abundance. So there's a lot of abundant health coming in, and I feel like it may not be there yet, but it's on its way. So hold on a second. Does anybody else have any messages for Sandra, for Susie about health?
I pulled generosity, and I pulled the same card twice.
Okay, so generosity. Everything else. So that's kind of some of the energy that you're coming in with, and almost you give too much is what I get, is like you give too much of yourself, and you've kind of depleted your stores. Myra, you get anything?
I got persistence.
Persistence. Okay. So persistence, it's one of those, I do feel like persistent comes in here in a big way, and I feel like there is some persistent healing that's coming around, and I feel like it's been offered to you several times, and you've got to make this choice of choosing you from time to time and not everybody else's energy so much. It's one of those, it's kind of wearing you out. Let's see. So Sandra wants, what does this year hold for her husband? So let's pull a card for that. So let's see, Miss Sandra. we get a card for Sandra's husband. I think his first name is John. Right when I said that, I pulled out this one. So I've got dreams. I feel like there's a lot of answers for him, and I feel like he has very important, powerful dreams that show him a lot of insight and a lot of energy. So he's got a lot of information in his dreams coming to him, and I do feel like as he keeps listening to his dreams, more and more of his dreams will come true. So anything else for Sandra?
Yes, I have heaven is watching over you.
So heaven is watching over you, Miss Sandra, and your husband. And I do feel like, I know y'all are at a distance at times just because of work, but I do feel like that's coming in and changing. So I want you to understand that these are some changes coming to you. Bump my knee again.
Resistance.
Resistance. Okay. So it's one of those, I feel like almost it's a resilient energy that y'all have together, and this is going to be an amazing year. I know it doesn't always sound that way, but I do feel like it is. Let's see, Sarah has, do I have any relatives that have passed that have a message for you? There is a young child, Sarah, that passed, and I do feel like he's either somehow related to your mom or your mom's mom that's coming through with some messages. I also feel that there is a lot of energy. I do feel like it was a child that passed from something, and when I connect with his energy, it hurts right in my mid back, right beneath my shoulder blades, and so it's probably lung related. It could also be liver related because they're kind of mixed in there, right in close. So just know that there's some energy in there that he's coming through with, to let you know that it's him, and he comes in with a lot of light and love for you. So let's go into Christy. Hi there. Okay, Christy's asking, will her ex-husband Bryant ever leave her alone? Anybody get a short answer on that one?
Right now.
Also try your intuition.
Steady progress.
Steady progress. Okay.
That's what I pulled.
What'd you get, Miss Myra?
Still.
She's still finding you a card. She's working. She is working hard. I do feel like he will, but it's one of those, it's going to take some time. He's almost like addicted to you and what you want and that sort of thing. So I want you to understand to relax, and the more you relax and let him go, and always you're kind of almost pulling him back in your energy every time you're like, oh, he's around the corner, or he's doing this, or he's doing that. Push his energy away. Push his energy away from you. That's the best thing you can do, is push energy away. Did you get anything for her, Myra?
Like stillness.
Stillness. So stillness and know that this is not, y'all are not meant to be together forever, and this will come apart. So we've got Robert that's coming in, and he's asking, will I get an elk this year? Will he be able to take down an elk this year? What you got?
I have.
Animals. So Courtney pulled the animal card for
Do
you.
you want to
and
show them?
I mean, it's hilarious. Okay, so Courtney pulled the animal card for you. So definitely there is an elk in your future. So know that.
I don't know how clear that's going to be.
That's a little bit of a clear question there. Okay, so let's go down to Melinda. Melinda's, can you please tell me, if I decide to use my gifts to do readings as a career, how would that go for me? Okay, so Melinda, let's do a reading for you. So Melinda wants to know, if she were to do psychic readings with her gifts, how would that work out for her? What you got?
I received a miracle.
There are miracles around, including in this, and that's what our gifts are. Our gifts are miracles. Anything else? I get the card manifestation. So there's a lot of things manifesting along with miracles from Courtney in the back. Myra, do we have anything?
Yes, I got precision.
Precision. So really think about each step that you're taking in your business and take it one step at a time. Okay, Grace is asking, will the back surgery she's having help her?
Believe.
Believe that it is very much a belief. Know that it's going to change how you deal with the pain, that it's going to release. And I get the card signs. So there's a lot of signs that this is going to work for you. Okay, Myra, you got something?
I'm still working on it.
I understand. It's one of those, this is fast, isn't it? This is fast paced. This is my psychic 101 class, so this is a lot of stuff for them. So they are learning so much. Grace, I do get that the surgery is going to be very much manifesting a lot of pain-free days for you, a lot of healing energy coming into that, and totally believe that it's going to fix everything that you've got wrong with your back.
I pulled this twice for her also.
Price?
Sweetness.
Twice. Sweetness. Grace is sweet. She is adorable.
Is it?
She's one of my clients out in Arizona. She's in Arizona, baby.
That's why I pulled it twice.
So yeah, she is has some amazing energy and some amazing gifts. Definitely. Did you get anything, Miss Myra? Achievement. So know that you're going to achieve the right doctor, the right energy coming at you, and everything is going to come out the way it's supposed to. So John is asking, can we pull a card for him about his mom's career? Mom's career. John, for you, I get the card Miracles, and it's one of those that I do feel like there's a lot of miracles coming in there. So a lot of miracles coming in at your mom in her career. Courtney, what we
I
got?
pulled 3 of them because for some reason
They just popped
I needed
out.
to. The first one was Heaven is Watching Over You. Second is Blessing
Mhm.
of Abundance. And the third one is Triumph.
Wow.
The Angel.
Those
So,
are amazing. So these are Courtney's cards that she pulled for your mom's career. So I'm trying to get them out of the.
to your right.
There you go. There you go. So those are some amazing cards. Here you go, Miss Courtney. Did you find anything, Miss
I
Myra?
got ceremony.
Ceremony. So that would be something. Celebration. So ceremony, think about it and make sure that your prayers are aligning to what you're doing. So Kendra's asking, how is Myra doing? I do feel like there's some changes coming at her, and I kind of feel like it's a change for her energy. It's a change for a lot of things that are coming in. Hi, Mr. Alvoldo. Let's see. Will I ever leave the state for work? I do feel like you'll leave the state, Alvoldo. Osvaldo. I do feel like you will. It's one of those, and I do feel like kind of drawn more north. And almost kind of more west than where we are. So that could be northern Texas, West Texas, somewhere around in there, but it could also go as far as New Mexico and Arizona. So I do feel like there's some changes in there. Miss Tony, hi Miss Tony, how are you? Let's see, Daisy is asking how many good or bad ghosts are in her house. Her kids keep having nightmares. So I kind of get like a total number of 17. Anybody else have a different number on ghost in Daisy's house? 6. Are those good or bad?
I think majority, they know them. I think it's
I
people
do-
watching over them.
I do feel like a lot of them are people that are watching over you, and so maybe 6 may be the number that's the family members, and the other 11 would be people either connected to the land or connected to other people's energy that lived in the house before. Do you have any?
I can only 9.
9? So I feel like the 9 to 11 is really the people that are attached to the land. So it's one of those, and then kind of like the 6 to 7 are people that are coming in with family members. Let's see, Tony is asking, okay. I am getting your hello. I see you, Miss Tony. I know Miss Tony's had lots of problems connecting with me. So Shelly's asking, do any of my relatives that have passed have any messages for me? Do we get any messages for Shelly? Just right off the bat, anything. Shelly.
Stress management.
Stress management, Miss Shelly. You got to get your stress under management. What you got? First off, just anything. The first, when I ask you, What are the messages? Take a deep breath. And the first word that comes to your mind.
It's free.
Free. So there's a lot of things that need to be freed up with you. I feel like there's a lot of clogging of energy there. So let's go into Miss Karen. Hi, Ruth. Can you tell me if John... Karen, I don't feel like John is going to be calling you ahead of time. I kind of feel more like it will be just he shows up. I do not really feel a message or a text message or anything like that. I just feel kind of more of a showing up kind of thing. So the question for Tony is, okay, so Tony's asking for, let's do a card reading for Tony between her and Robert. What kind of energy do you have regarding Tony and Robert? What I get, my card is trust. So there's a lot of trust in this relationship. There's a lot of friend in this relationship, friend energy. But I also feel like this really good, just trusting each other and really loving each other. What'd you get? What'd you get from this, Tony?
Learning experience.
For learning experience, this is a learning experience for both of you, having a different type of relationship, taking things to new levels. Which,
I have protection.
Protection. I do feel like there's a lot of protection, and I do feel like Robert has really good protective energy over you, Tony. So I do feel like that's something that's really amazing that are coming in for you. So let's see, Megan. Hello, Miss Megan. Will your husband get a new boss soon? Megan, what I kind of get right off the bat is that he is going to be the boss soon. So I feel like there is some upward momentum, and it's one of those, and this maybe when this new job comes in that he will be taking some new things to some new levels and changing into different positions that he would be taking over. Anybody else? Anything for Megan?
Play music.
Play music. So that there's some healing music online or some meditation, and really get into that healed state for your husband. What you got?
I got potential.
Potential. Your husband does have tons of potential, and he is an amazing guy. So know that there's some amazing energy out there for him. Let's go to Stacy. Stacy, please pull a card for my spiritual development in April. So what do we get for Stacy for April? Spiritual development. I get the card support, that there's a lot of support for you, not only on this planet, but I also feel like there's a lot of support on the other side that are coming through to bring you this new healed state in the spiritual development and start trusting your skills. We've also got healing. There's a lot of healing coming in there. And Miss Myra, what you got?
I had to pop out, and it's
Mastery and acknowledgement. So mastery and acknowledgement. So it's one of those, there's a lot of things that you're going to be mastering, a lot of things that you're going to be bringing in and bringing a lot of knowledge that you kind of bring in differently to your world. Okay. Let's see. Nava is asking, is my court case going to be done with? Nava. Forgiveness. So that's something that you could start forgiving this court case, forgiving the people that are involved, and that would bring a lot of healed state in there. What'd you get, Miss Myra?
I got closure and the mastery.
And the mastery. Okay. So closure, things coming to a closure. What I get for your court case is ideas and inspiration. So it's one of those when you get ideas, maybe I should say this or maybe I should say that. And I don't feel like you're changing what you're saying. I'm just saying maybe saying things a little bit differently will bring this to a much faster close. I just think that maybe your words are off a little bit. Melinda, you're very welcome. Let's see. Dawn is asking, do you see my son's father eventually signing over the rights so that my current husband can adopt them? What we got?
You found it.
You found it.
I'm serious. I'm not kidding.
So Courtney got, you found it. It's one of those, it is on its way. I do feel like it's something that he will sign. I do feel like he's just being a little turd by not doing it sooner. What'd you get, Miss Myra?
I got perspective.
Perspective. I do feel like there's a lot of perspective in there that he doesn't want to let things go. And although he hasn't really been a part of the kids' lives for a long time, but it's one of those, understand that he still feels close to them at times. So it's one of those, understanding his perspective. It's one of those, will change things. But I do feel like he's signing it. I kind of feel like he'll be signing it probably in the next 3 to 6 months is what I kind of feel. So Chris is asking, will Chris Moore be traveling soon? Traveling shoes. So I do get there's a lot of healing coming in your traveling, so some different energy coming at you. And I do feel like some of the places you'll be going to or would choose to go into are places from past lives.
I'm not kidding.
So,
I'm kidding.
so Courtney pulled up the card for you, Chris, that this is the card, safe travel. Safe travel. So, awesome, Miss Courtney. What you got, Miss Myra?
A portal.
Portal. And travel is all about portals. Portals are about changing energy and literally just being in the next place right away. So no, these are some amazing energies coming at you. Alyssa wants to know, will I ever find my soulmate? Let's do some cards for Alyssa. Okay, Alyssa, I pulled a card for you. I get the card. It is all about children and looking at life in a childlike aspect, not necessarily having children right away, but I do feel like there is some healing coming in that. And just remember what you fell in love with. You know, remember the type of person that you want to fall in love with. What you got? Commitment. So being committed to finding the right person and not settling for anything less. What you got? Honor. So Myra has honor, so that's about honoring who you are in a relationship and who that other person and what they bring to you in every relationship. So let's see. Dee is asking, do I have any ghosts in that are in this house? Are these ghosts and spirits good? Dee wants to know, does she have ghosts in the house? What you got?
3.
3. What you got, Myra? How many ghosts does she have? Just first 6. So I do feel like there's a total, okay, and I get 7, so hold on. There are 3 ghosts that are attached to you. There are 3 ghosts that are attached to the land, and I do feel like there's a dog. So there's 7 total. That's what we got, girls. We are doing good tonight. Okay, Rebecca is asking, any information about Rebecca's love life with Marcus. So you want to kind of connect with Rebecca and then go to Marcus. What you got? So
This was pulled first. And this is the second one.
So Courtney has child, which is all about child energy and seeing things as a child. And she also has you are a leader. So I do feel like with Marcus, you're going to have to lead or you're going to have to be a follower. You can't do both. So.
Well, I just pulled 2. I mean.
It just, whatever.
It was promise.
Okay. So make promises to each other and uphold your promises. The card I get is celebration, that this is really a good relationship, but there are some things that you're going to have to do to fix and correct some of the energy. Okay, so Chelsea is asking, why is her left foot hurting? Let's pull a card. Why is her left foot hurting? What we got? Okay, so Courtney's coming up with prayer. So there's some prayers that need to be brought in for healing for you. So there's some prayers in that part. Thank you, Miss Megan. What we got, Miss Myra?
Instinct and small things.
Okay, instincts. So trust your instincts when you first get a message. When something starts to hurt, what is the message or what were you just thinking about? That's kind of what's coming in at you. So know that that's some changes for you. So, and what I also got for you, Chelsea, is dreams. That there's some information coming through your dreams, some dream state information that's coming into you. So know that there's a lot of information out there. Kimberly, do you have any messages from deceased family members regarding what I should do about me either staying in under my parents' roof, or should I take the leap and move out on my own to my boyfriend's parents' house and try again? And this is the longest question I've ever seen.
Here, this will answer it.
This will answer.
It's what I literally.
Okay, so what I get, so what Courtney got is higher education. So you really need to do the job that you were meant to do on this planet, you need to get some higher education. And wherever this is going to be easiest to get is where you need to go. If that's going to be at your parents' home or at his parents' home, that's where it's coming in at. What you got, Miss Myra?
I got support.
Support. So where you're going to feel supported to get this higher education coming in at you. And it's one of those, there is a lot of energy. What I pick up for you is the card, and it just went to the back side. It's children, and it's one of those, I do feel like with your parents, they are treating you like a child. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because you are their child. But I also feel like there's a lot of heavy energy involved in that relationship with them. So let's see, Veronica. Veronica wants a card about relationships. If you need to modify this, make sure you ask about relationships in 2019. It's a really good kind of a tip. Okay. The card I've got is divine guidance. That you're divinely being guided to who you need to be in a relationship with. So wait for those signs. Wait for that guidance. What you got, Miss Courtney?
I'm almost there. Let's just do this one.
Okay. This one says be brave, and be brave enough to be who you are. And if you look at this card, let's see, the woman is laying on top of a panther. So I want you to understand it's being brave and being who you are, and the right person will be drawn to you. Thank you, Miss Courtney. What you got, Miss Myra?
Ceremony and achievement.
Ceremony and achievement. So make some amazing, I got all fuzzy. There we go. Okay. So make sure that you are being in ceremony about this. Make sure that you're allowing this energy to come in at you. We're not going to get to everybody tonight. I'm going to keep going until we've run out of time. So let's see. We did Veronica. Jade wants to know, may I have card for her love life? So the card I get is truth and integrity. And it's one of those, as long as you bring that into a relationship from the beginning, you are going to be amazingly in the relationship. You also need, Courtney got the card for you, commitment. Being committed to what you really deserve in this life is going to bring a lot of power to you. What you got, Miss Myra? She's still working over here. She is still working. She is trying to find the perfect card for you. Okay. Hold on. Strength. So some strength to stand up for what you deserve in a relationship is really, really powerful for you. Hi, Miss Katie. We're going to get to as many as we possibly can tonight, and if not, we will be back next Thursday. Well, I'll be back next Thursday. Miss Charlemagne is asking, will my life turn around for the better? I get that has a lot to do, Charlemagne, with your energy that you send out. Sometimes you have a negative outlook on life, but as you can easily turn that around, it's a thought. It's not something in concrete. So there are many rewards that are coming to you with some very amazing energy if you just change your words. Your words are way more powerful. I tell this to people all the time. What you got, Miss Myra?
Clarity and guardian.
Clarity and guardians. So know that you've got all of that, and this will turn around, but you've got to get clear about what you really deserve in your life, and things will change. So I bet you. Katie says, hi, Courtney.
Hi.
Francis is asking, this is our last question, guys. I'm so sorry that we are not getting to everybody. Francis is asking, hi there. Hope her uncle recently passed, and I'm wondering if he passed over, and if he has visited me or his wife or kids. First answer. Yes, I get a yes. Sometimes they don't always show up like in the physical form. Sometimes what they end up doing is kind of coming in your dream. So if you've had a dream about him arriving at his destination, he is definitely there. And I do feel like he has come in a big way. There's a lot of animals. So when your animals start staring in strange corners, or they start barking, or they start reacting, know that he's around you guys. So I thank you so much. We're right at the 30-minute mark. I will be back next Thursday from 9 to 9:30. So I hope y'all have an amazing week.